Yo, what is going on guys? It is AJ Bants here. Today I've got some absolutely mind-blowing information for you. So if you're not already subscribed, then make sure you do and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any of my posts. Okay, so if you've clicked into this video, then you've seen the title and thumbnail. Viktor Reznov is still alive, and I'm going to be breaking it down and showing you guys how we're quite likely going to be seeing Viktor Reznov return in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. So in order to do this, we're going to have to go back to Black Ops 3 to the Zombies map Gorod Krovi, where you see this sign in the spawn room next to the challenges. It says "Vengeance is mine, V.R. Viktor Reznov." So just from this sign we can already say that Viktor Reznov exists in the zombie universe. Now what's interesting about this is that Gorod Krovi takes place in Stalingrad, and we already know that Viktor Reznov was in Stalingrad, and you actually fight alongside him in the campaign on this map. The next clue we get is actually from the Zombies teaser in Black Ops Cold War. When the screen flashes and we see Steiner's face, this is actually the scene where you kill Steiner as Viktor Reznov, not as Mason. And I don't think this is just a coincidence. I think that they know exactly what they're doing, and they put this in for a very particular reason, and that is to hint towards Viktor Reznov still being alive and having some involvement in Cold War Zombies. Okay, now this is the part where I'm about to blow everybody's minds, and I cannot believe that this wasn't discovered sooner. It is such massive information. If you decode the phonetic alphabet code names that you see in the flashes before every single cutscene in Black Ops 1, it translates to this: Reznov is dead, or is he dead? There was no body, is he who he says he is? Now to me this is Treyarch basically telling us that Viktor Reznov is not dead, and it's so insane that this has just recently been discovered from a game that came out 10 years ago. It's as if they were planning this all along. They already knew where they were going with the storyline, and more specifically they knew what they were trying to do with the Zombies storyline. Now digging a little deeper, we're going to take a look at Reznov's secret identity, and this all comes from the Black Ops 1 terminal on Jason Hudson's email. Now the first email that Jason Hudson receives from John Trent, which we believe is Viktor Reznov's secret identity. Subject: everything you know is wrong. You don't know me, but I know Alex Mason. You will learn to trust me. Everything changes on Friday. The next email Hudson receives is subject: now you understand. It was by the hand of Nikita Dragovich. This was just the beginning. They are everywhere. Start at Vorkuta to escape the breakout. You know one of them, the other one just died. Now in this text I think you can see that Reznov is putting the blame on Dragovich for what happened at Vorkuta and also what is to come. And now the next one was actually addressed to John Kennedy. Subject: you have 1 day left. Victory cannot be achieved without sacrifice. This is how we can tie the identity of John Trent to Viktor Reznov. Victory cannot be achieved without sacrifice. This is a quote that only Mason and Reznov would have known, because we see Reznov say this to Mason in the mission where you're escaping Vorkuta together. Going back to the terminal, this one's addressed to Jason Hudson again. Subject: a single step, echelon followed by a sequence of numbers. Her name is Evelyn Cross. The photo is for your eyes only. This will be my last letter for quite some time. When the time comes, you will know what to do. Now Evelyn Cross, this is the identity of the lady who is reading out the numbers in Black Ops 1. For some reason Reznov wanted Hudson to know her identity, and I'm still not sure why that is. The next email you receive is subject: you have done well. Please tell Mason one last thing. This time it's freedom for both of us. Again, just kind of proves that John Trent really is Viktor Reznov. This picture is also found in the Black Ops 1 terminal. If you type in cat_thewolf.pic, you get this picture here, which is quite clearly Reznov without the bandana and hat. And who else was going to be the wolf except from Reznov? He is a lone fighter, which we learned from Black Ops 1. I think this is quite solid evidence that Reznov did not die in Vorkuta and did actually go on to survive and is still alive, and will be seen in the Cold War Zombies storyline. Now just some further evidence: if you pack a punch the AK-47 in Black Ops 2's Mob of the Dead, it changes to Reznov's Revenge, and as we already know, the AK-47 was Reznov's weapon of choice. And if that doesn't convince you, we have one last thing. Now this is actually a cipher from Zetsumo no Shima. It says: comrade, I hope these schematics reach you in time so our scientists can make use of them, for I know the Western Front is on the brink of collapse. These schematics I have stolen from Group 935 will enable us to construct our own wonder weapons, which will help us turn the tide of the war and give us victory over the German pigs. I fear, however, I will not live to see this. V. Now this hasn't really been touched upon too much since Zetsumo no Shima was released, but I think it's quite clear that campaign and the zombie universe is slowly merging together, and we're going to see that happen in Black Ops Cold War. and I really hope that Reznov is a playable character in Black Ops Zombies. For me, I think the dream team would be Reznov, Woods, Mason and Weaver. I think that will make for one of the most epic segment of zombies we have ever seen, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. That is all the information I have for now, guys. As always, if I do come across anything else, I'll be sure to make a video on it. If you did enjoy this one, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.